What's up, guys? I'm Mike, and this is Great Outside. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I have with me here some cat food cans that I turned into candles. These are DIY candles of a sort. I mean, they are. By definition, they're a candle, and they are DIY. I did make them myself. Here you go. See a little view of that right there. Meow. I brought 4 of them for my trip. I'm probably doing 2 nights, maybe not. And what we're gonna do is time warp you back to when I made them, show you how I did it. It's very easy. I'm gonna tell you why I choose cat food cans as opposed to something larger that may even last longer. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll time warp you back, and then we'll come back here and we'll light these off and see what happens. Okay, here's what we're gonna need. Wax. This is soy wax, but you can use paraffin wax. Paraffin's better for survival situations. It's a little harder, it lasts longer. This is cardboard. You need corrugated cardboard. You need a straight edge, something just to draw a line with. You don't necessarily need a level. You need a pen or something. You need a cutting tool. You need a pot to melt the wax in. And something to cut on and pour wax on or over. This is what they look like when they're finished. And this is what they look like when they're really finished. So I am going to go ahead and dig these out, and we're going to make 2 new ones. There we go. Pair of pliers. If you use a cat food can, it'll come right out. If you use something larger, about that big or larger, a lot of wax will get stuck in the bottom still. It won't burn efficiently, and that will not come out. First, we make a mark. It needs to be below this line, probably somewhere around here would be best. So we'll just go ahead and emulate that. Does not have to be perfect. Close enough. Okay, now we're just cutting strips. This is as simple as it can be. You just take this is the way I do it. I just wrap it around my finger. Nice tidy loop. Again, the reason I use cat food cans is because they're the most efficient. Bam, look at that. Go ahead and cut a little bit to the inside there. Maybe, I don't know, that much. And we'll do maybe that much. Here. I could have probably done better there, but that's okay. Now bring your cardboard back. We'll just cut 2 long pieces. Corrugation up again to the length. And this is what sets this one apart, is that you're making a wick, which really helps significantly. I mean, that really makes all the difference. But if you just put a simple little wick in there, it starts it just like a regular candle, and within, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes, you got like a tiny nice fire there. So here we go, they're ready to fill. That's perfect right there. All right, well, it's starting to get dark. It's a little early to actually be lighting candles, but this camera doesn't do that well at night, and also, you know, I have two. So we're gonna light one now, and then I'll light the other one whenever I want. How about that? All right, so a few things about these. For one, once it gets raging, you can't move it. It's hot. Because it's got a coil of the cardboard inside, it keeps the spillage minimal. But if you make a bigger one, you could start a fire. Those really get raging. The wax gets very hot. It's like water. When you knock it over, not good. Yeah, so don't start a fire. Be very careful. Safety is always first. The reason that I use the cat food can specifically is it seems to be the most efficient. I've gone larger and taller, and you know, the taller one's about that big. I got them to go about 6 hours, but there's a lot of crud, at least that much left in the bottom, still pretty heavy. These, nothing, and they burn almost every single drop of the wax. Make a nice decent little flame. These do take a little while to get going. It might take a half an hour, 45 minutes to really get going, and then once it does, you have another 2.5 to 3 hours after that with one of these. With that being said, I'm just going to use this, two of them, tonight for my fire ambiance. All right, it's been a little more than an hour. I lit the second one about a half an hour ago. This is basically what you're looking at. It's going to do this for at least an hour and a half before it starts to die down. It'll putter out, look like that, for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and that's it. Well, there they are. It's been 2 hours and 45 minutes, and they are still cruising, so these ones are doing a little bit better than average. I'm getting tired and I'm gonna go to bed. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one if you found anything useful, or just because you want to. Go outside, do something great.